Hello there, Ian here once again, and it really is wonderful to be able to be with you. And I really hope that this message catches you happy, safe, strong, and above all, healthy. The current conditions are giving us a lot to think about in every aspect of our lives. There's not a single aspect of life that is remaining untouched by what is happening in the world, as many of us face complete or partial lockdowns and restrictions on our movement. And the idea that I want to share is one that I'm sure many of us understand completely. But what is good practice in general is now multiplied 10 times with what is going on in the world today. And the core idea that I'd like to share, and I'd also like to share a free resource with you towards the end of this message, but the idea is we mustn't lose sight of caring for our people. Now, in the business sense, making sure people that feel part of the community, that communication with them. Many companies are doing that twice a day now. And caring for their professional contributions and their connection to the company, that's one aspect. I really want to emphasize the need for caring for our people as a whole. Many of us are living with family members, with our parents, with our spouses, and with our children. And that puts pressure on our families and our personal needs. So my question is this: what can we do as business leaders and company owners? What can we do to support our people in their wholeness? Many of them may be in need of financial support in terms of how to budget their expenses, how to manage their home finances. Many of them may have psychological needs. They've never faced these challenges before of having to homeschool. By the way, 800 million children are out of school right now. Having to homeschool, entertain the children and do their work and be mom and dad as well. So financial, psychological needs. Many of them need ideas and support as to how to entertain their children through all that time at home, how to maintain their learning momentum, and not forget how to be husbands and wives at the same time, how to exercise, how to stay healthy when movements are restricted. So all of these, if we can offer support to our team members as a whole in all their needs, not just their professional contributions, I really believe that what we do now will echo and resonate for the years, if not decades, to come. It will be time well invested for the longevity of our people and ultimately the companies that we belong to. So, as a free resource to support that, I'd like to applaud and thank the guys at amplify.com. Amplify, as in amplify, make things louder, but with an E, amplify.com. These guys specialize in gathering employee feedback online. Now, of course, to provide support, it's a great idea to know how your teammates are feeling and what they're struggling with, so you can provide them with the support that they need. You can log on to amplify.com and it's straightforward, and you can send out survey questionnaires to your teammates, to your people. Now, the thing with a computer survey is people will often be more willing to tell the truth to a computer than they may be to a manager, a supervisor, or a colleague. So you're likely to get more candid responses, and they can be given anonymously. And within 2-3 days, you can have a very, very good picture of how your team are really feeling. And you can use that to provide them with the support that they need. And I'm also reminded of one of my favourite films, and it resonates really well during this time. One of my favourite films of all time is a film called Patch Adams. Now, Patch is a doctor, a medical doctor, and he was famous for having a unique approach to the treatment of patients, treating the patient as well, their emotional needs, as well as their particular physical ailment or disease. And the film's a true story of the life of Patch Adams. And in one famous speech in the film, and I won't spoil it if you have not seen the film, this won't spoil it for you, but in one famous speech in the film, he's talking to a panel of distinguished doctors. And he said, look, you treat a disease, you win, you lose. You treat the patient and you win. And that resonates very well during this time that we're going through now, but it also is a great lesson for our companies that we need to pay attention to the professional development and growth and challenge that we extend to our teammates, but we need to treat, in quotes, the patient, treat our staff as well and what they need. And if we do that, we can win. I really hope that did make sense, and I look forward to sharing with you again soon. Stay safe, stay healthy.